Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening. Just had to take a moment to just breathe. We are here, right? Today is February 28th, 2025. And it is a powerful day, y'all. It's been powerful times. The moon is in Pisces. So shout out to all the Pisces out there. Thank y'all so much for holding it down, for all that subconscious work you out here doing, for all of that psychic energy that you're working with and helping others to realize their psychic abilities as well. So thank you so much to y'all. It's a very, very rare planetary alignment, and I made a post about this maybe about a week or so ago. So if you guys follow me on my Instagram or social media channels, then you know that I made from the beginning of January, I think it was January 7th or something like that, I began a 7-week series journeying through the 7 chakras. And so it's so beautiful how everything is culminating, right? Until now, where we literally have a planetary alignment. 7 planets are in alignment. And that is very, very powerful. So if you know anything about anything, right, then you know that the planets are actually inside of you, right? It's energy that is inside of you. So yes, there are external bodies, but these external bodies also reflect internally. And so everything that is external in terms of these cosmic energies also exists within you. And so this is the perfect time to get yourself in alignment with the greatest version of you. And so, it's just a net in here. This is what happens when you grow stuff inside your house. So anyway, so if any of y'all know about different things that you can help when you grow plants and things inside to help with the little gnats that come in, let me know. But anyway, just an aside. But the reason I'm making this video right now is because of all of the power that has culminated within me has allowed me to create something so amazing for y'all that I'm looking forward to presenting this to you. And so I wanted to introduce you all today to our lymphatic drainage and massage toolkit by Conscious Creations. And now, you know, if I started Conscious Creations 5 years ago, y'all, in 2020, about August, September of 2020, I started my company called Conscious Creations, whereby we create products using natural ingredients and things like that, using our knowledge and wisdom of ancestral healing and intuitive wellness to bring products to you all that are helpful to bringing healing to your body. So I know that a lot of people, including myself, have been going through different things in terms of your physical body, right? So outside of the emotions that have been heightened, but the physical body has been getting itself into alignment for all of this very, very powerful and potent energy that is hitting the planet. So first things first, if you are feeling this energy, make sure that you are drinking lots of water. If you have coconut water, that is amazing. If you don't have coconut water, get you some coconut water. The reason being is because coconuts grow close to the sun, and so they absorb all of that high energy, all of that energy of the sun, which is electric, right? And our thoughts are electric. Electrical current runs through your body, okay? So make sure that you are hydrating yourself with electrolytes, right? Like coconut water. If you don't have coconut water, fruit water, meaning get some watermelon water. And, and just so you know, watermelon water is great, but because watermelon is not actually in season, it's not my first choice. So most people that have watermelon water, it's been, preserved for a while. because obviously we know watermelon grows in the summertime. So, but get you some high concentrated fruit water, or otherwise just some structured water to feed your cells. Make sure that you're also getting lots of magnesium, okay? So this is very important specifically to the feminine energy. So that would be women and anyone who is operating in their feminine energy, to make sure that you are receiving lots of magnesium. Magnesium is that magnetic current. So all of us have an electromagnetic field, right? And so just make sure that you're also getting that magnetic current, because right now, specifically as the moon is in Pisces, as we know, Pisces is a feminine water sign. So you want to make sure that you are well hydrated, that you have lots of magnetic energy in your body, because this is a time where you are attracting so much. So this alignment is really about making sure your thoughts and your feelings are in alignment in order to bring forth that which you desire to create, that which you are, as we say, manifesting, right? And so when your electric field and your magnetic field or currents are in alignment, that helps you to magnetize and bring to you what it is that you are desiring, okay? And so this is one of the reasons that I'm very excited to bring to you all this lymphatic drainage toolkit, because so much, we've, especially if y'all have been working, doing the shadow work and doing the work to really heal on an emotional level, your system is recalibrating, okay? And this is why I wanted to make sure that I bring this to you all today, because what's happening is, just like I said, that as you see externally, what's happening with the system, that's also happening internally. As within, so without. You are causing this. You are creating this, right? And I want to be very, very clear about that. It is your thoughts. It is your feelings about injustices, about feelings of oppression, or whatever it is that you are feeling, where you are saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. And so as your system recalibrates, it's bringing things into alignment. You understand? And that is being reflected externally. And so as that happens, it is paramount that you cleanse your system. And one of the ways that your physical body does this is through the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system, right? You probably heard, your lymph nodes. Some people, you talk about your lymph nodes being swollen, right? What that means is that your body is holding on to fluids that have coalesced or culminated in particular parts of the body. And fluid, as we know, water is not made to be stagnant, right? Water flows. That feminine energy, she flows. That energy flows. So the same way that it's supposed to flow through your body. And so the lymphatic system, what it does is it helps the body to clear out this toxic waste in your body, right? And so it's made up of like bone marrow, of the spleen, of the lymph nodes, of tissues, right? Within your body that help to all flush out this excess fluid. But what happens when it can't flush that out, it stays in the body, and it coalesces and creates lumps and things in your body that can then turn to dis-ease, okay? Because it's not made to do that. It's not that, it's not made, the fluid is made to flow, okay? And so the lymphatic system is a very important part of your immune system, because one of the other organs that makes up the lymphatic system is the thymus gland. And now, if you know anything about the thymus gland is actually, I look at it like the seat of your immune system. And so the thymus gland, when I think about it as center mass, okay? So it's here, right? It's here. When they say it with your chest, right? That's your thymus gland, okay? That is the primary source of your immune system. So one of the things that I always tell folks is, when you are outside, particularly melanated beings, when you are outside sun gazing, which you all should, when you are sun gazing, what you want to do is wear a low crop shirt, right? If at all, whatever, right? Because I love the sun. So, naked all the time if I can be, right? So, or when I can be, let me say it that way. So what you can do is make sure that the sun, that your thymus gland is receiving lots of that solar energy, because it's like, again, it's that electric energy and it is charging, right? So it literally supercharges your cells inside your body through the sun, okay? So get yourself into the sun as early and as often as you possibly can to strengthen your immune system. And the other thing that you want to do is to make sure that you are flushing or draining your allowing your lymphatic system to be flushed and to cleanse. So I know a lot of people really, do different specific organ cleanses. I'm talking about an entire system cleanse. Now, this is important because it deals with things like the intestines and the spleen, the thymus gland, all of these things. And because the lymphatic system is its entire network in and of itself, it's important that when you do a lymphatic drainage, that you do it thoroughly, okay? And so this is why we've created this package to make sure that you do your lymphatic system thoroughly, because as you cleanse, it's going to release these things into the system, right? Invaders, all of these things that the lymphatic system is designed to capture and to protect your body from in order to make sure that your immune system is not compromised. All of these things are then going to be released, and you want to make sure that it is flushed out of the body, okay? So I'm so excited about this, y'all, because I know that this is going to help so many people, and I'm very excited about it. So anyway, without further ado, one of the first things is what we're going to do is step by step. So this is the lymphatic drainage and massage toolkit by Conscious Creations. And so I'm going to introduce each one of these products to you, each one of these tools to you all, so that you understand why, what it's for. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do this around the full moon. Okay. And the reason you're going to do it around the full moon is because the full moon is the time when the parasites within the body, because most people have some form of parasite, right? Because the environment that most of us are in is parasitic, right? So and the foods that we ingest, all of these things all of these things that we ingest on a daily basis, a lot of parasitic energy. So the parasites really become very active around the time of the full moon, because if you think about it, so yesterday we had a new moon, right? And so the new moon is that time of renewal, that time of newness, renewal. And what happens is it's on like a 28-day cycle, the same as with a woman's cycle, right? And so during that 28-day cycle, as the moon culminates into her fullness, all of the things in the subconscious, which is what governs which the moon governs, all of these things then culminate unto the power of the fullness of the full moon. Okay, so all of the parasitic entities that you've collected from the course of the 28 days, they all start dancing and have a whole party around the full moon. This is why it's so important to do this around the time of the full moon. So now the first thing that you're going to do is that you are going to do a dry brush, right? So this is a lymphatic brush, it can be used that way, right? Obviously you can use it for different ways, but the lymphatic dry brush, okay? Now, what you are going to do here is you're going to, brush, right, in a circular motion to stimulate the cells, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to start around your neck, like the base of your neck in particular. And so, like a lot of people have, the lymph nodes that kind of, culminate here in the neck area. They culminate mainly in the neck, under the arms, in the groin area, right? So these are three of the primary areas. Oh, and behind the knees. So behind your kneecap, that's another place that the lymphatic, when you that the lymph fluids will be culminate. So what you want to do, you want to make sure that you are circulating in order to allow the flow, right? Allow the flow, loosen up the fluids and allow the flow. Okay. So it's the box that you're going to receive is going to show you a diagram, and I just got it online from the Cleveland Clinic, right? But you can find lymphatic, a diagram of your lymphatic system. You can find it online, but that's going to also be included in the toolkit along with instructions that I'm giving you today. Okay, but that will be included. So you're going to do that, and you're going to just follow the lines of your body to flush out to flush out the fluid and allow the fluid to circulate. Okay. So the reason you want to do this is because, one, it is a dry brush. So it's not made for, while your skin is wet after the shower or anything like that. And because of the step-by-step process that you guys will see, it'll make sense. Okay. But that's step one. So do it at night of the full moon or around the time of the full moon. Okay. Next step, you're going to take a shower or take a bath, whichever works for you, right? Now, so let me see. So this is a charcoal and sea salt body bar or bath bar soap, okay? Now, you're gonna take a bath with that because charcoal, as you probably know, charcoal is a natural detoxifier, as is sea salt. Okay. And the mint is just refreshing, and it opens up your pores and allows your skin and your pores to breathe. Okay. So that's going to be good. So you're going to take a bath with that. Then what you are going to do after you get out of the bath, preferably while your skin is still wet, because it just makes for an easier application, but you don't have to do this when your skin is wet. You're going to apply this massage oil. Okay. Now, the whole toolkit is called My Revenue is Internal, okay? Because my revenue is internal. And this is an affirmation and a reminder as you are massaging the oil onto your body that your revenue is internal. Your true value, it comes from within, okay? And so a lot of us have had built up tension, past tense, right? Past things that have happened, past energies that are stuck in our cells, right? So you want to allow that to release. A lot of us have had programming when it comes to feelings of lack and limitation. And so you want to release that energy, release that belief in lack and limitation, release that from your cells to allow your cells to regenerate, to allow your cells, all of that energy to be released from your cells, to be completely flushed from your body, okay? Now, this is a very, very powerful oil that is made with various oils. So I won't get into all of the ingredients, but they're on the bottle. But one of the primary things that it is made with that makes it so potent is juniper berries. So juniper berries are natural antibiotics, antimicrobial berries that grow on an evergreen tree called a juniper tree. And as you can see, right? They look like, they're little berries. And so, those berries kind of mimic the blood vessels, right? It kind of mimics the blood vessels and the capillaries and all of that stuff within your body to flush that out, okay? And so you're going to rub that into your skin, into your body. So again, remember, everything that we create at Conscious Creations is consciously created. So all of the ingredients that are in here are things that you can eat, right? Now, don't drink the oil or anything like that because it's not made for that. But it is safe for your skin because they're all things that are actually edible, okay? So you want to massage that into your skin and do your affirmations, ladies, and also the men out there, also the gentlemen out there. So focusing also on the breast area, Okay, because like I said, the thymus gland is where your immune system is, it's a very, very important organ or important gland for your immune system. So any buildup in your breast tissue, in the chest tissue, you want to make sure that that is being flushed out. Okay, now like I said, because the lymph fluid will culminate here under the arms, right? You want to make sure that you are massaging, massaging, really getting in there and massaging, feeling for whatever it is that you feel. But again, remember, as you are doing this, because you are doing this with intention and purpose, you are affirming who you are. You are affirming that you are, because you are your own healer. We provide the tools, but you are your own healer. And so we want to make sure that you are really affirming what you know to be true, okay? And affirming that my revenue is internal. Your true worth, your true value, it is internal, okay? And so releasing those self-limiting programs, those self-limiting beliefs, releasing those narratives of lack and limitation, releasing all of that stuff, releasing it all. And again, for my sisters out there, remember, this is a part of you working on your breast tissue and maintaining working on your breast health. And we'll get to that at the end. But I want, after we go through all of this, the other thing that we have for you for your breast. Okay. So you want to give yourself a massage, and you want to take the time to make sure that you do this at a time when it's quiet. Okay. So if you have kids and a family and, other things like that demands your attention, make sure that you do this at a time at night, like I said, around the full moon, when you have at least an hour before your bedtime where you can be in silence, right? Or in quiet, playing peaceful music, whatever the case may be, because you really want to be able to listen to your body, okay? To listen to your body, to hear what your body is saying to you. Because again, your body is like a beautiful orchestra that is made up of these organs that play sounds, and they have a harmonic frequency and resonance. And when they are playing in tune, it makes beautiful music, right? But when it's playing disharmoniously, you hear that as well. You feel that as well. You sense that as well. Okay, because what happens is your body's job is to keep you alive, because your body is what houses your divine essence, your divine spirit. Okay, and so as you are taking care of the spaceship that is your body, of this vessel, your vehicle that gets you from place to place, you are taking care of your vehicle. It's taking care of you too. So you want to just take the time to listen to your body. Now, what we also want to do is get to the groin area. Focus on the groin area. Now, this applies to both men and women, because we're talking emotional energy. Water is emotional energy. Fluid, it's emotional energy. And so when we have situations in our lives that have caused some sort of trauma, have you ever had a situation where you feel like you went through something and you feel like it knocked the wind out of you, right? That is your spirit kind of taking a hit emotionally, and that creates something within the body, right? It creates an energy of stagnation at some point in the body, right? And so you want to feel for that. You really want to feel how you feel, right? Feel how you feel. And so as you are massaging your womb, right? Massaging your groin area, right? You want to really, really hone in and tap in to what it is that you are feeling. And y'all, this is so potent and so powerful. Let me tell you something. Everything I'm telling, I've done this myself. So this is what I'm telling you. This is like true testimony. And so I was doing this on myself. And all of a sudden, I just started like tears just running down my face, just uncontrollably. But I knew that what that was, it was an energetic release from my tissue of past tense, past tension, past trauma, right? So, you know, emotional trauma, emotional pain, physical pain, you know, really releasing that energy. And so when you do this, you will notice an increase in your fertility, okay? Both men and women. Fellas, if you've gone through any sort of erectile dysfunction, you know, this can help because it's an issue with the blood flow. Where if for men, if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, there is something with the blood flow to your sexual organ. So what you want to do is to release this blood that has been trapped in other parts of your body that needs to flow properly. Same with my sisters for your womb. So we're talking things like these growths, because that's what fibroids are. They're growths. And so it's these things that are grown in your body. So you want to release that, or let go, right? To let go, to let it go, to let it go and let it flow, to let it go and let it flow, to let it go and let it flow. And so if it flows through your eyes, let it flow. However, let it flow. Fellas, if it flows through your eyes, let it flow. Your tears are the tears, okay, in your emotional body. The tears are the tears in your soul. The tears are the tears in your auric field. So you want to be able to heal the tears with your tears, okay? So let it flow. Allow it to flow. Now, when you're doing that, you're going to continue with your massage oils, and you're going to continue onto your legs, because now we're talking with your legs. We're talking about your movement. We're talking about your flexibility, your ability to move forward, right? So we're talking about your ability to stand. You want to stand on business? Make sure you can stand on business. Make sure you can stand at all, right? You want to be able to be firm, right? Or however it is that you want to present yourself, legs, right? You want to make sure that your legs have the blood is flowing properly in your legs. A lot of times we can get very stagnant. The energy can get very stagnant in our lower bodies if we have lifestyles that are very sedentary, meaning that you don't move a lot. So move your body. Your body's made to move. You're a whole living being. Move, right? So when this energy can coalesce behind y'all can't even see me. I'm doing all these movements like y'all can see me. But you know, the movements include just moving your legs and moving the energy down your legs. Okay? So on the back of your knees, you may even feel fluid, or you may be someone that has fluid on your knees. Using this oil to relieve that fluid on your knees, because that's what it is. It's usually lymph fluid, right? So releasing that and taking it all the way down to your feet, right? Releasing all of that stuff so that you can continue to stand, that you can move forward, that you can do that because you can do that. You understand? So you want to make sure that you do that. Now, one of the other things that is also included. Oh, actually, let me back up. So what you want to do is you just massage it all the way down to your feet. Take it down to the soul, right? Down to the soul. Take it down to the soul, y'all. Because we're going to get to that. But one of the things that you can do also to help the fluid and to help with the circulation, it has your toolkit will come, right, with this cloth, right? It is 100% cotton cloth, right? And as you see, it's wrapped in lavender, smelling good, ready for you, right? So you take the cloth, you're going to submerge the cloth in hot water or warm water, right? And you're going to apply it to the affected area, the area most affected. Let me say it that way. So say, for example, a lot of your energy is culminated, or a lot of the pain or resistance is culminated in your neck. After you put the oil on your neck, you're going to take that warm towel and you're going to put it around your neck while you finish the rest of your massage. Okay. And that's good because again, the blood flow that's coming, from your head is going all the way down to your feet. So that's a really, really good place to put it while you're doing the massage. But if, for example, if you are doing the massage, you're having someone else do the massage, and say, for instance, you're having a lot of issue in your groin area, right? You want to make sure, same concept. You want to take the warm cloth and put it on your groin area if you're laying down and allowing the flow to flow. Okay. Now, the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take foot pads. These are detoxifying foot pads, right? And so you will receive 10 of these in your toolkit. And you will also receive 10 of these, okay? Now, the little pads, what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it like under the, what do you call that? Not, I guess, is that considered like the ball of your feet? Under the ball of your feet, right? I mean, y'all know what it is, right? Under the ball, all under the ball of your feet. You're going to put it under your foot, and it's an adhesive, right? So you're going to put that on your foot, and you're going to put this over it so that it doesn't, so that it doesn't move. You're going to make sure that that's there. So you'll get 10 of each of these. So you have five uses for, 5 uses for that. Okay. Now, what you're going to do with that is you're going to put this on your feet, and then you are going to put socks on to cover your feet, and you're just going to go to sleep. Okay. And when you wake up, what you will see on the bottom of these pads, what you will see in these pads, you'll see all like, it'll probably be black. It'll be some like color, right? You'll see all of the things that you have pulled out of your body. All of these toxins that have been pulled from your body are now pulled down onto your feet and into the pad. Okay. So all of these things are working. That's why I said the whole toolkit works together. It all works together. And that is going to help you to truly flush out your lymphatic system. Now, because it is what it is, this isn't something that you want to do on a weekly basis. Like I said, once a month is great. So this toolkit, at least with the foot pads, now the oil may not last for 5 months. Right? Well, actually, none of the stuff is going to last for 5 months. Because except for the foot pads, if you want to do the foot pads, that'll last you for at least 5 months. But if you're doing the oil more regularly, just for generally like a massage oil, it's not going to last you 5 months. But generally, this whole toolkit with everything should last you for at least 3 months. Now, again, soap is different, obviously, however much you use it. So again, I say this to say, this is not something that you want to do every week or even every other week. Once a month, right? This is something that you want to do. Now, one of the other things that I'm going to say is this. It's also important to be mindful of what it is that you are consuming, because you don't want to have your body work harder than is necessary in order to cleanse itself. Because what can happen at some point, the system has to work so hard to do all of the things that it's supposed to do in terms of fighting the invaders and all of this kind of stuff, that the system becomes compromised. Immune system, I can't even think of the word. That's when your immune system has been compromised. Okay. So to avoid your immune system being burned out and compromised, you want to also be mindful of what it is that you're consuming, that you're not putting so much poison or toxins in your body that your system has to work overtime in order to cleanse it. Do you see what I'm saying? And because that's one of the things that is not really talked about when it comes to traditional medicine, because traditional medicine, this is not to hate on traditional medicine at all, but I'm just stating it is what it is. A lot of times it's more so about treating the symptoms than the root cause, because a lot of people don't want to actually do the work in order to heal themselves. They would much rather take a pill to treat a symptom that causes other symptoms. And what my goal is, and what the goal is in the objective of Conscious Creations, is to help you to heal by dealing with the root. And a lot of that root starts with you, because it's all you. It's always been you, right? And so, so making sure that you are giving your body what it needs to thrive. So that means that you are giving yourself good rest, first of all, that you're taking care of your mental health, taking care of your mind. Your mind is so powerful because, like I said, it's your thoughts. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things, right? And when you combine those thoughts with feeling or with emotion, that is energy in motion, right? That creates something, right? It creates whole worlds of possibilities. And so if you want the best and greatest outcome for your world, you want to be mindful of what you are feeding your world, which is you. You are the world, right? I remember a song from the 80s? You are the world. We are the world. Individually, we are the world, individually and collectively. And if you want your world to be a beautiful place, you have to make it so. And it starts with you. It starts with how you talk to yourself, right? And this is why I was saying about really letting go of those self-limiting beliefs and programs and narratives and all of that stuff that we've been fed in society, and really focusing on what brings you joy, what makes your soul sing, what lights up your spirit, what does that for you. Doing more of those things. Who are the people that bring that out in you? Spend time with those people, right? What are the activities that you do that light up your life? Do that. And it's so important, y'all, to be in joy. To be in joy. So when you think about it, like as a kid, think about all the things that you used to love to do as a kid. Think about those things and find those things that you still could do as an adult, as a grown-up, as a fully grown adult, and do those things. For some of us, it's like, for me, when I was a kid, I used to love to sing. And so, y'all may see me like posting random videos of me singing, and it's not even about how I sound. It is the joy for me. It's the joy, because it's such a pure feeling, right? And that is what we're getting back to, is that purity of heart, that purity of spirit before the world got its hands on you, right? Getting back to that purity of spirit. But the other thing, because I can go on and on, y'all. I can go on and on. So whatever that thing is for you, may you do so in joy. Now, if you want to add something additional to the toolkit, you can also go to the website. On the website, there is bath salt. We do have a full moon bath salt that is made with Hawaiian black lava salt, magnesium, Epsom salt. It has a dehydrated orange slice. This is particularly for the bath, right? And so that's going to be very energizing, but yet very cleansing at the same time. So if you decide that you'd rather do a bath than a shower, and you want to add something extra, a little extra razzle dazzle to your detox, the full moon salt is excellent for that. That's also available on the website. And all of this is available on the website now at www.consciouscreations.live. Now, before I let y'all go, I promised my sister something. Now, again, this can also be for men, because men have, breast tissue as well, even though it's, you may not have like the mammary glands and things like that. But titty cream, titty cream, right? I have to say it like that, right? But titty cream. So when you actually go to the Conscious Creations website, the first thing you're going to see is titty cream, because it's for the titties, right? Let me tell you why titty cream. Because like we were talking about with the breast tissue, and really getting in and massaging your breast tissue, one of the things that has happened is that women, particularly melanated women, historically have, our energy has been used to, literally breastfeed other children that are not our own. And that happened to our ancestors. And that does something energetically, right? So, you know, it created an imbalance in the natural order, okay? When the original womb man was used energetically for her resources. This is what we're seeing. Being used for her resources, like the earth that you are. Being pillaged. Your body being pillaged. And you being made to supply energy to feed a system that distorted your energy. Right? And so that created an imbalance, right? And titty cream is made to restore that balance. So it's made with things like hemp seed oil, goat's milk, coconut oil, right? And other things that we've put in intentionally and consciously in order to restore balance to the titties. So what you're going to do with titty cream. Now, as we talk about this the lymphatic drainage, women, what you can do is after you do your lymphatic drainage and massage, you're going to take just, you know, so I don't have one around here with me, but when you order your titty cream, it comes with a tiny little spatula that, you know, is maybe like the size, like the little shovel thing on the spatula is like the size of your fingernail, right? Because what you're going to do is you're going to take some and you're going to apply it to your nipple. And then you're going to just simply massage it onto the breast, right? And then you're going to take some on the other one and just put it on your nipple. And you're going to just massage it into your breast, right? And then just apply it. I you know, usually do it when I get up. And, you know, so it just, I usually do that in the AM. You can also do it in the PM, all right? So it's just whatever is up to you. But when it comes to, and the reason I suggested it after the lymphatic drainage is because after you cleanse all this stuff out, you also want to replenish your cells and replenish your body with things that are going to be nurturing to you and nurturing to your cells. Because one of the things that happens when the feminine energy is distorted is that it distorts that ability to nurture, right? It distorts it in some capacity. And so titty cream helps to truly restore that balance on an energetic level. You understand? On an energetic level, it helps to restore that balance. So it's also made with black seed oil. And the reason that titty cream is made with black seed oil, because it is in the seed information. When we receive genetic information is in the seed, right? There is information in the seed. And so when things are being promoted to you, like seedless fruit and things like that, you must ask yourself about the genetic information that is in this thing, right? And so actually having the black seed oil helps to give you back and to restore that natural genetic information that is within your cells in a way that is healthy and balanced. And so my goal in everything that we put out from Conscious Creations is that you be loved well. Because the goal is for you to love yourself well and to know that you deserve it. And so while these 7 planets are in alignment, know that you are also in alignment with your greatest and highest self. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful for every single person who watches this video, every single person who comes across this information. Please know that the goal is always to bring healing in love, with love, from me, from us to you, of the highest vibration. And so may you receive it in the spirit with which is intended. And until next time, y'all, sorry. And until next time, love yourself well. You deserve it.